got your sweatshirt on. It's chilly in here.
Yes, it is.
Yesterday we were roasting to death. Good morning.
Morning.
Cheers. Love you.
Cheers. Love you.
Good morning, everybody. Cheers. Oh, you know what? My window's open. Woo.
Chilly air coming in. It's only been in the low 90s and been hot and not being cooled off at night, and it's been hot sleeping.
I know last night we had to go sleep with the fan.
Wake up this morning with blankets. And now it's supposed to be below freezing
Welcome to Northern Nevada in the spring.
for the next 2 nights.
It is still spring. So even though it's June 6th.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you know what? My board's not there.
Oh, how are we going to know what to talk about?
It's right here. I just have to get it.
Well, geez. Here I was gonna tell you about,
You can still tell
because
me.
I noticed Jolene, our daughter Jolene, posted a picture of Max
Uh-huh.
halfway through, getting ready to go into 7th grade.
Oh my gosh, our
It's
grandson.
amazing. And it made me think back to my days in junior high. You know, it didn't have middle school back then. They had junior high when I was going. And I don't know if I ever told you, I was in band. I didn't tell the joke yet.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
Dang.
Okay, so you were in band this one time at band camp.
Well, here it comes. Because I actually played the trumpet. And I painted my trumpet turquoise. And everybody in band got real upset because I blew my own horn.
Okay. You ruined it?
Forget it. Golly.
Oh, how is everyone today? Have some more coffee.
If you ever get locked out of your RV, your house, your car, anything like that,
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Just be very, very calm and have a nice conversation with the lock. Because remember, conversation is the key.
There you go.
Well, that's 2 and very early on.
I'm going to watch you have a conversation with our lock and see what happens. We'll try. I'll lock you out and we'll see if you can talk your way back in.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Last Saturday. Gee, very windy again. The weather forecast is very windy again.
This has been the most crazy weather situation I think we have ever been in. It has been not just breezy, but horrendously windy every freaking day. Winds over 30, 40, 50 mile an hour gusts.
It's insane.
Every single day.
Insane. I mean,
There's a high
Tom
wind
filled
warning out for today.
Tom filled up the water tank just to make us heavier so we won't tip over. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's just, there was an earthquake again not very far from here yesterday. And I said we would have felt it because we were rocking and rolling already as it was because of the wind just pushing us around.
Way too much wind.
Yeah, it's really getting annoying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stupid Nevada wind.
So last Saturday I baked some cookies, and then I made a birthday cake for my Aunt Muriel. We were going to have my mom and her over on Sunday for her birthday.
Last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Her birthday was on Monday, but they had some things to be doing, so I said, well, come on over for lunch on Sunday, and we'll do birthday. So she was surprised. I mean, she knew she was coming over here for lunch, but I don't think she realized that, you know, she was going to have...
Yeah, we had big happy birthday banner up. And
I made her a birthday card and...
all kinds of goodies. So
And we got her...
it was another good surprise.
Yeah, we got her a couple little presents, and so she was happy. She was happy. And then Sunday, yeah, we did that with Mom and Aunt Muriel for her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Monday, we really didn't do anything.
More
than likely, it was very, very windy.
Another one of those kickback days.
So we just kind of hung out, and I read, and Tom probably worked on video.
Yeah.
And
little editing, just kind of fiddle-farted around, didn't do a lot.
Yep. Tuesday is it T-Mobile Tuesday that
Yeah.
you get the Shell thing?
Yeah, I
so
get-
you tell about that. So we went.
You know, if you're part of T-Mobile, and we are, we have 3 carriers that we use for our connectivity. T-Mobile's one of them, and we don't use it all the time, but we've got it there in our back pocket just in case we're someplace and the other 2 don't work.
Well, you originally got it because they had the binge on.
Yeah, and
And
we're
we
still
could
part
watch
of that.
MLB.
We're grandfathered into the binge on. It's the 6 gig plan. It's not much. It's only like $33 a month with taxes. Comes out to 35, 36
It rolls
bucks.
over up until what,
20 gigs.
20
You can
gigs,
roll
yeah.
over and keep 20 gigs. So we've always got 26 gigs there, but we very seldom use it. And like I said, it's just for an emergency. But on Tuesday, T-Mobile still does their freebies, what they call freebies. If you're part of their plan, you get their app. And one of the things they do is every week they tie in with Shell gas stations across the country, and you get up to 20 gallons, and it's like a dime off a gallon, and then we get an extra 3 cents off. So we get 13 cents off a gallon of Shell gasoline, which is good since we're here because regular gasoline is what she uses in her Kia.
Yeah, and the gas
And
station's just right down the road.
It's right down the road, so we went and filled up her Kia and got 13 cents off a gallon, so not bad at all. And we paid, I think it was, you know, it's still high out here in the West. We paid $2.32, I think is what it came down to with the 13 cents off a gallon,
Something like that.
which isn't bad. But as you travel farther south, you get out of the Reno-Washoe County area, the taxes go down. Even in the Carson City area, gas only, you know, $2.03, $1.99 a gallon, stuff like that. So
Yeah, where my sister lives in Minden, the taxes are a lot cheaper there.
In
They don't
Douglas
have
County.
The Washoe County taxes. So when my mom goes out to visit my sister, she always fills up. And she's got this little tiny Toyota Yaris that gets 1,000,000 miles per gallon. So she does it every now and then. I mean, she does a lot of driving in that little car. She's always running around doing something. But she always tries to fill up when she's down there because it's cheaper.
Mhm.
So when after we went to go get gas, we went over to my sister Wendy's where we're hoping to move again. Remember we told you we tried the other day and it was a nightmare because we just couldn't. It was really super hot. We couldn't get level, and so we're gonna go over there. Well, we went over there and kind of measured out.
Yeah, we're going to go dig out the hillside
We're gonna go dig out
a
the
little bit
hillside.
so we can back in. And that way, that was our problem the first day. We just hadn't really pre-planned, and you're supposed to do that. You know, if you got the time and you know you're going someplace to mooch dock.
Well, we kind of thought that we were gonna have enough room.
Yeah, but after we looked at it with the trailer there, then it starts sinking in. It's like, okay, next time, not here, but next time when we scout someplace out, we really look at it. Because, again, we've said it time and time again, our RV sits so low to the ground, we have to be aware of those things, and we just weren't.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, yeah, we can back in there up against the hill.
No, because when you try to get level, you know, you raise the front, the rear end goes down and
Down
it's
into the
going
dirt.
down into the dirt, into the hillside. So, my brother-in-law is wonderful, amazing. He saw that we had gone out and we had kind of put sticks and rocks and boards and stuff to kind of measure out. So he just goes out there and starts digging, and it was like, we're gonna do that. You don't have to do that, but he can't not do something. So he has more energy than anybody I've ever seen, and he goes out and gets it done. So he did start digging the other day, but we're gonna go out there either today or tomorrow and kind of go check it out because we're planning on trying again on Monday to go over there. But we went to go. We took our big long, got like 100-foot
Measuring device.
tape. And we took the level with us, but it's not long enough to really
That's
check
the other
anything.
measuring device.
Yeah. So we got things all scoped out, where our wheels are going to go and how far the slides go out. I do have a sheet that has like a diagram on it with all of the measurements and stuff. But one thing that I didn't have on there that we do now was the length from the back of our wheels on the trailer to the back of the trailer. So
How much is it? 12
12
feet?
feet.
12 feet. Behind our wheels, we have another 12 feet of trailer.
yeah. So we
So-
needed to see that was, because
And
where the
that's-
tires are is where, you know, we're going to have to be level.
Yeah.
And then we need to make sure. And another thing was, even though you can pull your slide outs out, we still have to get underneath the slide to get to our propane tanks.
Again, who designed RVs?
Yeah, that was one of our complaints on our RV.
My gosh.
Our little chat with manufacturers.
Get down on your hands and knees to lift a propane tank underneath a slide to put it in its little... Come on.
So in one place where we were, there was like a little brick wall, and our slide out came out over the brick wall. However, when we went to go open up the cabinet door for the propane, the door couldn't go all the way down. So if Tom would have had to change out the propane tanks, he wouldn't have been able to do it.
We would have had to hitch up, pull the trailer out, take them out, swap them out, pull the trailer back in.
Yeah, I think at that point we would have used the little hose that we use on the barbecue grill, just to make an extension to sit it outside of the rig. At least we do have that option if we ever come across that problem again. But since we're going to hopefully be at my sister's for a while, we need to make sure we have access to all the bays underneath. Just because we pull up and our slide can come out over the hill, we still need to be able to get underneath there.
And as far as I mentioned mooch docking earlier, we kind of are, but we're not mooch docking. We're mooch docking on the property. We're staying on friends' property right now, but we're not hooked up. So we are using our solar exclusively, 100%. We have not been plugged in. We are not using their sewer for drainage. We hitch up every 2.5 weeks and go to the dump station for $5 at that Shell station. Mm-hmm. And we may end up doing the same thing at your sister's. We just don't know yet.
We don't know yet.
But we probably won't be using their electricity because, again, the solar's taking care of everything.
And when we have to top off or give our batteries a boost, we just turn the generator on for an hour or so.
Yeah. And then for water, we are using their water, but we're not directly hooked up. We fill up our fresh water tank and we run with our water pump.
Yeah, so that way too, you're not constantly using, because if they're on a private well, then you're constantly using electricity to pump that water. So I mean, we do it all in one thing, and
I know that she said a minute ago, we're going to be at her sister's for a longer period of time, and again, we've mentioned it in the past on a couple Saturday chats. Because of the virus. COVID-19, coronavirus, it's corona time, whatever you want to call it. We still don't know. Even with all the turmoil that's going on in the country right now, we just don't know, when we can really travel again and be safe, so we're going to plop down there. And it brings to mind, this virus, this is just crazy because you get to thinking about it. This is the longest that something made in China has really ever lasted.
We'll leave that right there. Yep, we'll leave that right there. Oh, goodness. So Wednesday.
Wednesday, if you look at this coming Thursdays... No, I'm not even going to have one this Thursday.
No?
No, we're going to skip this Thursday again. There won't be a Throw Up Thursday, but a week from this coming Thursday, you'll find out what happened last Wednesday. Does that make sense? Because it'll be 2 weeks ahead, behind, and beside. You get that?
Just keep watching. I don't understand.
Just keep watching videos. Anyway, Wednesday, Bear and I got kicked out of the RV.
Our friend Dawn came and gave me a massage. She's a massage therapist that we met up at the campground where we hosted, and she's
last year.
Amazing. Last year I had her come in to the RV and give me a massage. So it was like, oh cool, Dawn can come, because my Reno massage therapist that I had for years and years and years and love her to death, she retired and moved. So I was like, what am I going to do? And then it was like, oh, Dawn can come and do it. So my wonderful Dawn came, and I mean, she really worked on me. I've been having a lot of bad lower back sciatic pain, and she came and...
I know that's not me because I'm a pain in the neck.
Right. Right. Of course, sciatic is a pain in the butt, so. Okay. Dawn came and fixed me up. I was pretty sore the next day, but yesterday I felt pretty good. But, it's okay, I'm a pain in his butt too. So Thursday we had some fun. We went for a long drive.
Had a blast Thursday.
Geez, thanks, Kaylee. We drove almost 2 hours, hour and 45 minutes out to Smith Valley to go see our friends Dan and Jen.
Which is southeast of where we are. Because we're so far north in the North Valleys of Reno. We had to go all the way through and then go over there. And it was a great drive. I mean, you know.
It was a nice drive.
I love driving anyway, and that was really, really nice drive. It's beautiful to get out there. And then we had such a great time with Dan and Jen.
Yes, we had a wonderful visit with them. They're house sitting at a friend's, and the people have a really nice shady porch, and it had grass, and we took Bear, and she was so excited to get to roll and lay in the
She was excited to see Jen.
Yeah, she was very excited to see that. So, and Jen was very excited to see Bear. So we did that, and they bought us some yummy food, Mexican food from a restaurant that they know the owners. It was really yummy. Really yummy.
Thank you, guys.
So we appreciated that, and we had so much fun, and was so glad to see you. We were trying to think back to the last time we saw them, and it's been a while because it was before they headed back east.
It's been almost 2 years, right? Year and a half, at least. Because it was in the fall.
It was? I was thinking it was in March.
Oh, okay. So it was in the spring.
Yeah, and not... Well, it probably was a year in March. So a year and a half almost.
I can't remember things like that, but I can remember today being the 6th of June.
Yes, you can. And what does that mean?
Looks like we bought us a convoy.
Bought us?
Got us a convoy.
Got us a convoy.
The dark of the moon on the 6th of June.
Yep. And somebody did a remake of it and called it the 7th of June. It was like, that's not right.
I listened to it this morning on YouTube. I pulled it up. I went, ooh, you know what today is? It's the 6th of June. She kind of looks at me like, yeah.
I'm like, okay.
So I pull up Convoy and hit it, and it goes on the 7th of June. I'm like, that's not the real song.
That's not right.
Then I go look for the original version of Convoy by C.W. McCall, and it's like, here it is. Listen. It's like, oh. Yep. I can remember things like that off the top of my head when I wake up because I played them as currents when they were brand new.
Okay. As a radio disc jockey.
Yes.
Yes.
Over and over and over, and it's ingrained up here.
He was disc jockey back when they actually
played
records. So he can tell you the color of the label, what brand label it is, what the intro is, what the outro is, how long the song is, what year it came out. But what did he have for breakfast yesterday?
Oh, that I can remember. It was another bowl of...
Oh.
Friday, you went to real work.
I did.
She had a real job.
I did.
She got all gussied up and everything.
I didn't get gussied up.
Yeah, you did.
They don't get gussied up at my sister's office.
No, but you sure did.
I did not.
Compared to what you normally are now, living in this thing.
This is true. T-shirt and jeans. So I wore a nice tank top and black jeans and sandals. Woohoo! Still wore a ball cap.
Yeah.
Had to cover up them grays, I haven't had a chance to color that yet. Wash out those grays. Yeah, my sister that I do the bookkeeping work for, I went to go work at her office. She had some stuff there. She's always telling me, gosh, I wish you were here. I need you to come into the office. We're able to send a lot of information via over the internet, and that's how I work for her. But there's a lot of times things that she just can't send to me. I have to look at the actual papers that the client has given her. And so I'm here now. So went into the office and worked for her for over 5 hours. So I was probably there for about 6 hours. But so what did you do all day yesterday? You and Bear and Kaylee.
We enjoyed the nice, peaceful quiet.
That's always how I feel.
There was no nagging yesterday at all during the day.
Kaylee didn't nag at you? She's the nag of the house. She's giving me a dirty look right now, too. What? Did I call you a nag?
What did we do yesterday? Bear?
Did you relax?
We just kind of relaxed. We kind
Because
of
it was
sat back. And,
windy yesterday, too.
yeah, it was, again, crazy windy yesterday. We couldn't even go sit outside. Nice sunny day, but it's like you can't enjoy it. I mean, the wind gusting 45, 50 miles an hour is just not fun to sit in.
No. No, but it's been either the wind or the mayflies, right? They like you.
Oh my gosh, these things are ridiculous. I took Bear out this morning for a walk. I come walking back up to the fifth wheel, and I kind of looked up. I'm like, what in the world? Oh my God, look at them. It's just almost completely black from one end over there all the way to here along the roof line. And
Oh,
it's
really?
the mayflies.
They like this back screen, too. Well, it's
It's
really
the-
windy right now, so
it's-
it's probably not... No, there's some out there.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they've been kind of crazy. At least they don't bite, so... And they haven't really even tried to get in the house.
No, they just nag you. It's like... Feel
I
like
know
I'm
how they feel.
feel like I'm at a Catholic church.
Oh my God. Sorry, any Catholics out there.
Hey, we're Catholic.
Yeah, we are. Born and raised that way, however. We'll stop that right there.
Hey, I fixed the lights.
You did.
Did we even talk about that?
I'm not sure. We may have, because when we tried that day to go to my sister's, when I did the light check, which I always do, part of our checklist, the lights were all working. And since I was following him in the Kia, I noticed that
I wasn't
he
using my
wasn't
turn
using
signal.
his right blinker, and it was like, I'm
She
behind
gets-
him, and I get on the walkie-talkie, and I said, turn on your right blinker, please.
Breaker, breaker, 19.
In this convoy, I noticed that you are not using your right signal. Would you please test that?
So I turn it on.
Nothing. I said, I said, brake lights. Only on the left, driver's side, not on the passenger side. Flashers, same thing. So that bulb, we thought the bulb might have been burnt out because it was only the one that flashes.
So, unscrewed everything, took the lights out, went to unscrew the bulb, and it wouldn't budge. It's 15 years old, probably never been changed. So I went to squeeze it and realized it was rusted in.
Well, that wasn't the problem.
No, but I realized it was rusted in.
No, it was not rusted in. It was the twist a little bit and then pull up. He was trying to unscrew it, and so he unscrewed the light bulb out of the little socket.
But it was rusted in. It was all rusty inside of it. We had to clean it off before we put the new one in.
Okay. You say so.
I say so. So say we all.
So
So say we all. So anyway, new bulbs didn't work. So then I'm like looking at the wires, and it goes back underneath the belly of the beast, and I'm thinking I got to pull the belly down, trace the wires from front to back,
So
try
glad
to
you didn't
figure
do
out if
that.
there's a short. I thought, okay, we'll wait till we get over to her sister's house and we'll tear everything apart and trace the wires and see if there's a short or if there's a dirty contact from the ground to the trailer or something like that.
We thought something came loose because we do have a bumpy dirt road that we go from this house to the main road.
So a couple days later, I went and took it all apart and looked at it again, did this, YouTubed a few things, IRV2 website, and asked a few questions. Everybody said the same thing. It's a wire problem. It's a wire problem. Check your ground. It's a wire problem. Well, the ground is in the belly, so I got to do all that. I'll do it when we get over there. So it was yesterday or day before yesterday? Day before yesterday.
Day before yesterday, yeah.
I don't know what I was doing or thinking, but all of a sudden it hit me. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it was the day you were sitting out in the truck all afternoon.
Yeah, I'm sitting out in the truck. She's getting a massage, and I'm sitting there in the truck, and I'm looking at the truck, and I'm like, the truck lights work. because I looked at the fuses for the truck and the blinkers and everything worked, and I went, wait a minute. There has to be another fuse panel, like a distribution panel, to go from the truck to the trailer. So I'm like, where's this panel? So I popped the hood, and there it is, and
You got out the manual.
not yet. I took the cap off the distribution panel, and I'm looking at some, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's all numbered. Doesn't tell you what's what. So then I went and got the book. The book corresponds and tells you which one is which, and I look at it, and it's like number 3 is the right blinker and brake lights, and I'm
for
like
tow.
For tow.
Yeah, the trailer.
Trailer tow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh. So I reach in there and I pull out the fuse and hold it up, and sure enough, that fuse is burnt. So I put a new fuse in there, and I'm like, come on, baby. And it worked.
Yes, yay! Yeah, because I had messaged Kevin, my brother-in-law, and I said, on your way home, can you swing by here? He's an electrician, so I figured he would have an idea.
At least he would have the tools to, like, put a clamp on a wire or something like that and check and see if the ground wasn't connecting, dirt on the contact or something. Where I don't have that.
Yep. But
we don't need it now.
Out. So I messaged him back. I said, never mind. Tom figured it out. You don't have to swing by. So.
Cheers to me.
Yeah. Yay. Why, Mr. Fix-It. He might not know the terminology of the tools he uses, but he's getting the job done. Yes. Come on.
Golly.
So, from our Throw Up Thursday video, you've had some comments about our rubber pavers.
Yes. We have used those for quite a while. I don't know how we got into them in the first place, but we loved them. We had much bigger ones, and at one point we got the truck stuck with the trailer attached at your other sister's house, and we tore a couple of them up, trying to stick them under the tires to help with traction.
Yeah.
It didn't work. We tore them up, but we kept 3 of them, and we've kept saying we need to go get more. We need to go get more. So we finally went and bought. And if you saw Throw Up Thursday, they're the smaller squares, and we use them underneath our tires. But we've always used them. But now that we have 4 good ones, no matter where we go, we will always put these under the tires and then adjust height on one side or the other with the Legos, with the Legos if we need them. But sometimes this is all you need. Underneath, you just need a little tiny bit underneath, and the rubber is good because with the
little grooves,
in them, it diverts the water when it rains, so it's just perfect.
Yeah,
but check out last week's Throw Up Thursday.
What they're made for is like for a patio.
Patio pavers is what they're called.
But they're rubbery, so they're
flexible. They don't weigh a ton, but they are heavy.
Yeah,
but they're worth carrying around, I think. And how much were they? A little over $5 a piece.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad at all. We picked them up at which
Lowe's.
color store?
The blue store.
The blue store.
The blue hardware store. The big blue hardware store. We tried first at the big orange hardware store, and they didn't have them.
Yeah.
So.
There you go. How about these things?
We don't have sweatshirts for sale again.
Nope.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Probably do that in the autumn.
Yep.
But we have shirts for sale again. The Tom and Lori RV Life shirts. We had been asked by a lot of people, so we started a new campaign with Bonfire. And we have baseball shirts, the little baseball jerseys.
They seem to be popular. We've already sold quite a few of those. And just so you know, we're not making money off of these. We really we lowered the price almost as much as you possibly could, because Bonfire had it set up to where anybody who does a campaign makes $4 or $5 per shirt. Give or take a little bit on either side of that. We lowered that down to a quarter. Literally, it's like 20 cents.
On maybe 1 or 2 of them.
On 1 or 2 of them.
Because for one thing, because we have tank tops, but the tank tops were more than the t-shirts, and I'm like, that's stupid. So lower the price on that so that it's not
we lowered our take on it. So we're not really making any money off of this campaign at all. We just want to get the shirts out there and make you guys happy.
We want y'all to have shirts, and that way somebody says, "Oh, Tom and Lori RV Life.
Yeah.
What's that all about?" And then you can tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we got the baseball jerseys. We've got regular T-shirts,
Women's tees and
women's
tank tops.
tees, men's tees, and tank tops for summer.
Yep.
So.
The tank tops are unisex.
But you have a limited time to go get them. June 13th, I think, is the last day,
Yes.
right?
Yep. And the orders will ship on the 22nd.
Yeah.
On June 22nd.
Guaranteed to ship.
So you should have them by 4th of July.
Yeah. So there you go.
So thank you.
The link is below, by the way.
Thank you to all of you that have already ordered shirts.
Yes.
We're excited.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Appreciate
very
it.
much. We do appreciate it. It's kind of about it.
Yes, it is.
We put up our everything's going to be all right sign because on Monday when we go to try and move again, everything's going to be all right this time.
That's right. We're going to back it in, park it. It's going to auto level itself, and we're going to have lunch. Woof!
Okay, hello. It does not auto level itself. I'm the leveler. It's a manual level.
We call our auto leveler Lori.
Yeah. Yep. So, which is fine because I really don't want the automatic ones. We've seen friends that have them and have had problems with them.
It's another motor to go bad. I don't want
Exactly.
anything to do with it.
It's something else that can break. Takes a lot to break me, so.
Thank you guys for watching so
Thank
much.
you.
If you are not a subscriber, click the subscribe button, click the bell, get notified every time we put up a brand new video. If you are a recent subscriber, thanks for coming along and joining the family. We appreciate you very much. We appreciate you spending time with us. Whether you watch all the videos or portions of the videos, doesn't matter. Share them out if you find something that you think someone else might think it's useful. Which you
Somebody
probably
needs a
won't.
laugh.
You probably won't.
You won't find anything useful, but you might find something a little bit entertaining, or at least
Yeah.
just make fun of us. Who cares?
Share it out.
But
click the thumbs up button. You know,
There's too much terrible stuff going on in
it
the
all
world.
helps
so.
us. We appreciate each and every one of you so very much. Now
Yep.
it's time for breakfast.
Yep. See, Kaylee's like, hello.
She's ready to eat too.
Hello.
She wants you there. I want you there. See ya.
See ya. Hi, Haley.
Haley.
Kaylee says hi too.